So I'm back with Julian from Cornwell's Chemist. We're here at the moment in the vaccination room. So I'll just give you a little have a look at what's going on in here. We've got the various stations and everybody's prepared. So tell us a little bit about what goes on then.
So this is the heart of the operation. People have had their details taken in the main hall. And they come in here. We check it's the same person who booked in, and it's literally you're in here for 30 seconds. They ask you the question, they sit you down, roll your sleep up, and give you the vaccination, and you're out really. So
it's. I mean, everybody seems to be prepared as well as they're coming in. It seems to be very quick process.
Yeah, we've learned as we go along, but really. The secret is before you come into the room, make sure you take your coat off, and it's as swift as it possibly can be. So, yeah. And
so I think these vaccinators have just come on shift, haven't they? They're doing the afternoon shift.
1 o'clock we have the turnaround, so people are doing about 4.5 hours. We've just gone up to 4.5 from 4. But yeah, no, it's slick and as quick as we can be.
So I'm going to have a quick look around the room. We're seeing if we've got people being vaccinated at the moment, and then there's some simple questions I believe that they're just being asked again. And the amount of gel that these guys have got on their hands that are doing these vaccinations is phenomenal, isn't it?
Absolutely. So hygiene is paramount. But yeah, this gentleman was here for not very long at all. Next one about
Yeah, we've got a gentleman here who's just having his vaccination done now.
And with this vaccine, which is the AstraZeneca one, you do not need to sit in a separate room for 15 minutes. We do advise before you drive off, if you've driven yourself, that you wait in your vehicle for 15 minutes. But if you're with somebody else, you can go straight away.
And yet there's not been any issues with anybody so far on the site at all, has there? That that we've remained aware
of. Not at all. No, it's been fine. It's, as we all hoped it would be.
Fantastic. And then it's 12 weeks before their next vaccination?
Maximum 12 weeks, yeah. And people most people book both vaccinations at the same time, but if you didn't get your second appointment, you simply call 119 and make sure you've got that.
And now you're on the next stage of vaccinations, aren't you? 65?
We're on to we haven't quite finished cohort 4, almost 4. We're on to cohort 5 now. Yes, and some people from cohort 6 are being called by the GPs now as well.
Yeah, we've had some vulnerable people that have come through as well.
People, yeah.
So, and they've been so relieved, finally to see an end to isolation for them.
People have been isolating. There's all kinds of mental health issues associated with that, and people have been scared, really scared. And I mean, don't forget though, this isn't the end of it. Once you're vaccinated, the rules still apply, and it is important. But that's why people love coming out. Certainly the volunteers. It's an opportunity actually to see a lot of people.
Yes.
And it's healthy. It's what humans, we're social animals, and it has been a very difficult period for everyone.
So these guys are all part of the Chemist group, are they? Are they all?
No, a lot of them are, but we've had people from all over. We've got a lot of university students who've come to do a lot of clerical work next door. We've managed to train in-house a lot of our dispensary staff now are vaccinating, and to be honest, for them it's been a wonderful opportunity because it's not what they normally can do, but the rules have changed slightly on who can vaccinate and when, and it's been a wonderful motivation.
And they're all experienced now as well.
They're all experienced.
Which I doubt they ever thought would be the case. To go from never vaccinating anybody to all of a sudden, in a few weeks, you're an expert vaccinator. And
yeah, no, absolutely. There's a shift that the government brought out the latest plan for the NHS, and there is a shift now more to expanding the role of community pharmacy as the GPs will be taking on more minor operations to relieve the hospitals, so community pharmacy will be taking on a lot of the jobs that GPs perhaps don't need to be doing. So vaccinations and lots of healthcare issues.
Additional pressure though on you guys, I imagine.
Oh, it's additional pressure, but we love it. I mean, it's less time taken handing out medicines on a mundane level and much more being involved in people's health.
And
preventative health.
do you think the process has been quicker for you guys with the dispensary side of things? Because you're kind of with the repeat prescriptions, they're done automatically now, aren't they? And signed off by pharmacy staff and things like that. And is that freed up time for you?
Well, it has freed up time. So we're, particularly the Holmcroft surgery, we now do an ENT clinic where we can talk to people about ear, nose and throat issues. We've got earwax clinics. We do. I mean, the range of services we're now offering here is extraordinary. But again, I come back to it. It's community health. It's preventative health a lot of the time, and it's what our pharmacists love to do, and all the employees of Cornwell love to do. It's helping people.
That's
so I come back to it. Nothing new. This is what we do. And I've got a big smile. You can't see it. As to all the people working for Cornwells, they're loving this.
And it's and the fact that people are just rolling their sleeves up and getting involved. I know we were talking about the car parking a little bit earlier. And what people haven't seen was last week you and your son out there shoveling mud into buckets, not dressed for the job at all, being absolutely filthy, but just rolling your sleeves up and getting involved in doing it, and not expecting other people to do the jobs. I think, as your wife quite eloquently said, why on earth would we ask somebody to do something that we're not prepared to do ourselves? And it's just great to see, and that's pretty much the flavour of the mood in the building at the moment, is that people are just willing to do anything to help.
Absolutely. It's all about making people feel comfortable and not giving them any worry, and that's the patients coming in. And if that involves helping do whatever it is, shoveling mud or standing in the queues, it's about people feeling comfortable and calm and not worrying about what is a very worrying situation. We certainly want to add to that. So, I'll do anything. So
it's been super, hasn't it?
Yeah.
And again, we just had a lady who's just come in, been vaccinated, gone. So such a quick process. They're literally 2 minutes, would you say, in the room for?
We allow 2 minutes in this room, 5 minutes next door, which is 7, and then you've got a couple of minutes walking around. So that's where our 9 minutes comes from.
I'm just having a look at a few people that are here that have got specific roles here in the building, helping people, and these guys have all been working really hard. It's been great to see. Thank you so much for showing us around in here, because it makes such a difference when people know what to expect, and it makes the process a lot simpler as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you.